Oh my god, he's freaking back. Up, What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo chapter 20. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm. And it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we could keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have a full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we are going to be covering Dead Account, Medalist, and Digimon Beat Break. We are also covering, let's see, Hell's Paradise Jigakuraku, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Oshinoko, Masahe no Slave, Soso no Freirin, Fire Force, and Jujutsu Kaisen, and there's even more on the way, so please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh my god, I am so freaking happy because Itadori is back with a motherfucking vengeance, and I can't wait to see what's in store for us this week. So without further ado, let's get to it. And god damn, Iwasaki, this color page is sickening. And it says here inherited strength, but like, and obviously there's a yin-yang motif here. Let's be fucking real. Dude, I'm telling you, that shit is Manga Illuminati. It really goddamn is. I love this with Maharaga, or yeah, this is with Maharaga wheel in the center, and with Rika and the ring. Oh my god, this is genius. This is freaking genius. I love it. For a yin-yang motif, this is goddamn genius. And also, as it says, inherited strength. That's goddamn genius. But man, I gotta be nitpicky about this for a second here. I really wish that Rika's hair was a little bit fuller and it was flowing just a little bit more on the bottom. That's my only problem with it. But anyways, and this chapter is titled Veterans Never Die. Okay. Oh god, Kiki, you have to have me talk about the anime because of this freaking author comment. Alright, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. Let me read this comment. The atmosphere of the art direction has changed starting with the Culling Game arc in the anime. It really has that hand-drawn art feel, and it's totally awesome. Alright, here's what I'm going to say about the anime. I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet. So the best way to describe the anime is that, well, first of all, the controversy around it. It's very much similar to Chainsaw Man Season 1. Where Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is more of a interpretation than an adaptation of Jujutsu Kaisen. But the only difference between this and Chainsaw Man Season 1 is that Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 has a little bit more surrealism in it, and a lot more like great creative ideas happening in there. I do like some of the stuff that Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is doing, like, don't get me wrong. But, like, there's some really frustrating shit up in there that pisses me off. Like, in the most recent episode, the conversation between Hikari and Itadori, when it's, like, all done via that long shot. I'm like, dude, I want to see the whole fucking conversation. I want to see it how it's done in the manga, but, like, with, like, more, like, surrealism happening in the background to, like, really show, or, hell, like, illustrate it, or something like that watercolor, like oil-based style of art that we saw earlier in the episode for like the Soul Cycle kind of thing. But like, because I want to see the fever, I want to feel the heat like coming off the screen. And we didn't get it. It pissed me off. But seriously, that's like the best way to describe my thoughts on Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3. It's basically a very similar situation to Chainsaw Man Season 1. It's very frustrating. It really is. Jujutsu Kaisen needs a different director. But, oh god. I can't, really fucking makes me mad, man. I swear to god. But anyways, now let's, get into this. Oh my god. So we have, ooh, okay, so we have a little bit of a short here. So, a couple of them. Looking for Itadori is the first one. Look, I get why you want me to look for Itadori Yuji, but I have no clues to go on to find the guy. Minasan, it's been a while. Let's meet up. You're forgetting something. Bureaucrats are actually busy people unlike you. I'm sure you're just inviting me to get me to buy you something. Whoops, caught me red-handed, but come on. I'm sure you could afford to treat a friend. Maybe later. Hot damn, Yuji-san, you've got this in the bag. I'm not so sure. The cutting is great. Looking for Itadori Part 2. Toto Aoi may know something. You mean... Toto? Wait, what? Toto? You mean the ex-first grade sorcerer Toto? We've no knowledge about his whereabouts. If you could contact him for us, I can't. Well, then who could? I'm sure Itadori can. And who are we gonna find first? I mean, everyone else aside from Itadori hates his guts. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny. He's here! Yes, he's here! Oh my god, I'm so happy! But dude, that shit was funny. That was a nice touch. Darn, got caught. Ooh! He's not touching it. Who the hell is he? Are we sure he's an Earthling? He has the same presence as a Kalen. Or as a Kalian. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. You seem pretty sturdy. Motherfucker, you are getting what's coming to you for real. Oh. Get his ass, Itadori, get him. Such precision. I didn't even sense any cursed energy from him until he collected it in his fist. Oh, don't worry. Yes, Black Flash! Oh my god! This won't kill you. Dude, that hoodie looks sickening. I know it's weird that I'm commenting on this hoodie, but that shading looks really nice. Ooh, bitch. Yo, you there. Ooh. Kind of roughed up all the sorcerers in the building, but they should be fine. You all feel like you're recovering from a very bad cold. You'll feel better after 2 to 3 days rest. Let them know, alright? Well, tell the aliens as well if you're feeling generous. What the hell are you doing, Itadori Yuji? I mean, wouldn't it be unfair if I only knocked out the aliens? Such an asshole! I don't care about that! Why show up now after all this time? Due to your absence, Yuka-chan was... I don't care. What? I don't care about being Itadori Yuji anymore. What on earth? Veterans don't... title the chapter. Veterans don't die. They wither away with time, you know. No need to fret. I'll handle the curses that are escaping Tokyo. If Senpai's grandkid took a beating, I'll clean up after them. I just want to make sure... Oh, sorry. I just need to make sure no one tries to get in the way of those two. Well, those 4, I guess. I'm never going to forget you, nor will I ever forgive you. Well, perhaps that'll reduce a bit of my loneliness. Oh, my poor Itadori! That's the right choice, isn't it, Sensei? Ooh. Oh, he's thinking about Gojo. Oh. Okay, so now we're getting back to the Maharaga fight, but let's talk about Itadori stuff first. Dude, I understand. Like... What Itadori is thinking, like, how Itadori's behaving here, because remember, Itadori is essentially immortal, to an extent, because he's like Choso. It's very much akin to what we saw with Zeno, not my cat, but the character my cat is named after, in Yona the Dawn, because Zeno was an immortal dragon, and he lived for so long, and he had to see like all of his friends and even his wife and his wives, because he had like 2 wives, I believe, and his kids grow old and die. Like, that's a hard thing to do, is to, while you remain young and and not just that, and immortal. Like, that's a long, and it's gonna break not just your heart, obviously, but break your mind too. So that's got to be what Itadori is going through, and when he's talking about his loneliness, there's that. And you can also kind of make the argument that it's like, part of me is like, you could kind of make the argument that's similar to Freyrin, but at the same time, Freyrin's an elf whose emotions are very limited already because she's an elf, whereas Itadori is human, and same with, to an extent, same with Zeno. He was human before he became an immortal dragon. Before the dragon, he became one of the dragon warriors. There we go. God, the veterans never done. That just makes me think of Zeno even more. Yeah, I feel so bad for him. Anyways, cursed energy is inherently negative. Now let's get back into this fight with Maharaga and Dabura. Cursed energy is inherently negative, but multiplied by itself, turning into positive. Well, yeah, because negative numbers multiplied by itself by another negative number becomes a positive. Yeah, that makes sense. Granting extreme regenerative power. Ooh, okay, this art is beautiful. So what happens if I don't use it as it is, but fuse it into my technique? All right, let's see what you do here, Dabura. Hey, what's the sorcery called on Earth? Okay, now this art, okay, I gotta complain. This art is stiff. You're doing so well, Iwasaki, but yeah, this art is just a wee bit stiff. Yeah. I wish the arms were, at the elbow specifically, it was bent just a little bit. And the arms were spread just a little bit more. Yeah, maybe the fingers bent. Yeah. Dabura, with his new curse technique reversal, oh shit, once again acquired the means to defeat Maharaga with sheer personal effort. But I can't let him adapt this time. I need to finish him instantly, so what now? Ooh, okay, so now we're getting back to the Maru fight. The Rika fight. Ooh. Rika-san, you'll do just fine. I just love men who are rotten to the core anyway. He pulled out of the shadows! Yo, that background is sickening. That's another thing, that it's not just limited to Jujutsu Kaisen that's kind of having this problem, but a lot of anime is having this problem right now. Or I should say manga and anime adaptations are having this problem. Is like, we're not getting enough aura. It's fucking pissing me off. We've got, and to be fair with Jujutsu Kaisen anime, we do get the aura sometimes, which is nice. But like, we're not getting enough of it. It's fucking annoying. I need more aura. You pulled out of the shadows? What on earth is that sword? You just focus on swinging it, and I'll decide on its damage. Where is he aiming? Woo! Cursed spirits! You know what, Iwasaki, to be fair, because, you know, this is one of the great things of covering manga to anime adaptations, is you go back and, you know, get reminded of the art. To be fair, Gege did not put enough black in his cursed spirits art, so I will give you that. Thank you for putting a lot more black up in there. It looks really nice. Granted, I wish there was some aura up in there to give that curse, you know, kind of give that aura of cursed spirits, because they're cursed spirits. It'd be nice to have the aura for it. But other than that, it looks really, again, it's a nitpick, but still. Are they fleeing because they're scared of Dabura? No, that's not why. No, don't come any closer. What's all this? You completely failed to gather them up. Well, they probably underestimated just how absurd their numbers could become without a grand purge to call them. Can't help it, I guess they're still a bit new to this. Dismantle. Ooh. Ooh! God, the numbers are truly, the burn is too great. Oh God, those tears, man. Too shallow. Ooh. Tsurugi, come at me. It ends here. Thank Rika-san. Do your best. His transformation is over. His cursed energy is drying up. Woo! Sacrificing power through a binding vow makes him faster than ever. Goodbyes are in order. Through this junction, dude! This manga, because remember, this is a short serialization. So is Maru gonna die? I hope Maru, I hope Cross doesn't die. I hope Maru doesn't die. That'll suck. But damn, that purge was sickening. Damn! Well, that was a purge. That was a fucking purge. Holy shit, that was insane. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this chapter? Man, I really feel for Itadori though. I feel so bad for him. And do you guys think that Cross and well, I gotta wonder if part of me is like, I really hope Cross survives and Maru survives so that they could at least I really want to see them coexist together. I do. I really do. But at the same time, part of me is like, seeing that purge of cursed spirits, seeing how it affects them, I gotta wonder, can they even, seeing how much pain it causes them, is it even possible for them to coexist unless, like, their eyes are sealed or something? Well, there is the barrier, so they could have that barrier in place. So maybe. But, like, at the same time, something that's just bothered me, it's like, dude, they've already dealt with cursed spirits before. Like, with that old man. So that's why I'm just like, I don't know. And Maru didn't sense it being a Callion, so that always has bothered me. But damn, I'm glad to see Itadori. I really am. But Toto's alive? I love that, like, the other thing I love about this chapter is that they said, like, the only person who likes Toto is Itadori. But dude, how the fuck is Toto alive? I'm curious, how the hell is Toto alive in all of this? He's gotta be old as fuck. Right? Like, seriously, I'm very curious how Toto is alive. Because that's what it says here. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you guys think about Itadori's mindset? To me, as I said, Itadori's mindset makes sense because I've seen this kind of mindset before in series where the character is immortal. Like Zeno is the best example. From Yona of the Dawn is the best example of this. But the difference between, like, Zeno and, say, and Itadori is Zeno's immortality was eventually able to be reversed. Itadori, I don't think his immortality is able to be reversed at all. Also, where the fuck is Choso? Oh no, I forgot. Choso was killed. So yeah, because I was like, wait a minute, where's Choso and all this? Duh, Choso was killed. So Itadori's not, like, completely immortal. Itadori can still die. He's still vulnerable. He could still die. But he is essentially immortal. And watching his friends grow old and die broke him. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Jujutsu Kaisen content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, find us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!